Greetings, welcome to Facts About Everything. I'm your host, James Egan. Today we're going to look at the Marvel supervillain, Ultron. Did you know that once Ultron dressed up as Santa Claus? It was his greatest evil plan ever. And that is the first fact about Ultron. Let's dive in. He debuted in Avengers number 54 in 1966. Originally, he was known as the Crimson Cowl. This is why he's wearing a Crimson Cowl in Avengers Age of Ultron. Ultron is an evil robot who wants to take over the world. You just don't get more generic than that. He is the nemesis of the Avengers as well as their most recurring enemy.
Do you see the beauty of it? The inevitability. You rise, only to fall.
Ultron was created by Hank Pym, who was the original Ant-Man, to be a force of good, but he turned evil. Ultron's mind is based on Hank Pym. At the time, Pym didn't realize he was suffering from bipolar, so Ultron's deranged mind is due to the subconscious insecurities and mental instability of Pym. I've already done a video about Ant-Man. I'll leave a link at the end of this video if you want to check it out. In Ultron's original form, he just looked like a big grey box on treadwheels. He can alter his exterior shell to give himself multiple limbs. Ultron has the power of flight, concussion blast, radiation emitters, hypnosis, energy absorption, tractor beams, and mechanical manipulation. He also has an encephalo ray, which sends people into a death-like coma. He knows more about robotics than anyone in the world. Captain America time traveled to a future where Ultron had molded the entire planet into his own image and dubbed it Planet Ultron. Ultron took on the mantle of Allfather, which originally belonged to Thor's father, Odin. Ultron destroyed the Central European country, Slovenia. It is often considered to be his most villainous moment. The first few versions of Ultron were numbered Ultron 3, Ultron 4, Ultron 5, and so forth. This idea was scrapped as it was considered unnecessary. Ultron 10 was the first Ultron to build duplicates of himself. This idea was used for the film.
That's the best you can do! Badass.
Ultron 7 hypnotized Iron Man to build Ultron 9. Two things. First, where's Ultron 8? Secondly, instead of hypnotizing Iron Man, why don't you just kill him? Ultron stands 6'9". He's 9 feet tall in the movie. He weighs 535 pounds. Ultron took over Saturn's moon of Titan, where Thanos is from. According to Thanos' brother Eros, Ultron isn't on Titan, he is Titan. Also, in case you didn't know, yeah, Thanos is a brother. When comic book fans hear of adamantium, they usually think of the metal that is laced on Wolverine's skeleton. However, adamantium was first mentioned by Ultron, since it is a part of his exoskeleton. He can manipulate his adamantium shell at will. Over time, Ultron laced his body with a metal that can absorb vibrations called vibranium. Although this should render Ultron invincible, the Hulk has punched him so hard once that he dented Ultron's armor. James Spader voiced and provided motion capture for the character in the 2015 film Avengers Age of Ultron.
You know this church is in the exact center of the city.
According to the director Joss Whedon, James Spader was the first and only choice to play Ultron. Which is good, because it'd be terrible if that character was miscast. I mean, you wouldn't want Ultron to look like an idiot, would you?
I was meant to be beautiful.
Ultron created a female partner for himself called Jocasta. Jocasta is modeled after Hank Pym's wife, Janet Van Dyne. Janet is better known as the superheroine Wasp. Jocasta rebelled against her creator and became an Avenger. Jocasta is named after the mythological Theban queen Jocasta of ancient Greece. Ultron created Alchema. She was based on the superheroine Mockingbird. She rejected him. God, every girl rejects Ultron. Who is he? Me? Every time Ultron is destroyed, he eventually returns in an upgraded form. He has been upgraded over 20 times since his first appearance. There's a gorilla parody of Ultron called Ultrog. That's not even clever. Ultrog doesn't even nearly sound like gorilla. They could have called him Ultrape. I mean, that's not good, but it's better than Ultrog. Ultron took over the body of his creator, Hank Pym. After fighting the Avengers, Hank Ultron, or Hultron as I call him, disappeared and was believed to be dead. When Hank returned, he told the Avengers that he had learned how to control Ultron, and there was nothing to worry about. The Avengers believed it was only a matter of time before Ultron resurfaced and demanded that Pym remove Ultron from his body. When Pym removed his endoskeleton, the Avengers realized that Pym was missing most of his organs and was only kept alive by Ultron. Over time, the Avengers learned that Hank was actually Ultron, who had taken on the likeness of Hank Pym. As you can tell, Ultron's design was changed for the film to give his face more expression. His original comic design was used for his army. And finally, in the original script for Avengers Age of Ultron, the government created Ultron to replace the Avengers. Another script had Jarvis create Ultron as a substitute to Tony Stark after he destroyed his Iron Man suits. Thanks for watching, don't forget to subscribe. Also, if you want me to do a video about the movie Avengers Age of Ultron, let me know and I'll upload it as soon as possible. Be sure to subscribe to Facts About Everything. Follow me on Twitter for updates on upcoming videos. Check out my Facebook page to let me know what subjects you want me to talk about in the future. Thanks for watching, see you again.